Hi Aries, this is your December 20th through December 26th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Five of Cups clarified by the World. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. And we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Cancer or another Aries, perhaps. I like this spread, Aries. I really do. It almost feels like your life will be changing this week in a very drastic way. It's like, it almost feels like a snap of a finger, like that. Especially if you've been either recovering from like a negative experience with another person, from a failed relationship or marriage, or if you've been still having like an ex blues or whatever you want to call it, you've been thinking about the past, grieving the past, you're going to be letting go of that negative, horrible past this week with the appearance of this new person in your life. It's just, you're moving forward and you're not looking back. It's going to be that fast, that big of a transition of your life. Right? So the first card that came out is the Five of Cups. It's clarified by the World. The Five of Cups always has to do with the past, and this is something we think about, grieve, we regret the past, so perhaps you're still sort of occupied by all those negative thoughts that have to do with your previous failed relationships, right? But the good news, like I said, first of all, it's going to come to an end. Right, because the Five of Cups is clarified by the World. The World is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and a new chapter of your life is about to begin. So that energy of the Five of Cups, where you're just thinking you're spending like a lot of time thinking about the past, is coming to an end with the World card. All of that is because of a new person coming into your life. We have the Ace of Pentacles next, which is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but both the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles represent a very serious, very grounded, very stable, financially secured offer. The Ace of Pentacles sometimes comes through as a proposal, by the way. We also have a proposal card in the potential outcome. That Six of Wands in the middle used to be called the proposal card, right? If it's not a proposal right away this week, then it just shows how serious this person is about you. Especially, like I said, together with the Knight of Pentacles, a very stable, very grounded type of a deal. You know, and I think it's going to resonate with you right away, from the get-go, right? Because the next card that came out is the Chariot. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card, by the way. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or the Chariot is all about moving forward, leaving all that negative thoughts about the past in the past. The Chariot is also our victory card. The Chariot is one of the fastest cards in the deck, so you're not even going to see those negative thoughts in the rear view mirror at all whatsoever. You're not even looking in that mirror when it comes to this particular situation. Some of you could be getting into a car and going on a road trip together. You could be traveling together by plane, by magic carpet, what have you. The Chariot could be a dealership where you're going to go buy a new car. Perhaps you'll meet this new person at the dealership. But in general, the Chariot, like I said, is all about moving forward and feeling great about it. We also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. That is your personal card, Aries, unless you're dealing with another Aries, but that is your personal card right there. I really like the fact that this card came out, and it came out on the bottom of the deck. So this whole situation, this whole thing, it pretty much revolves around you, right? In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. Both the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands are commitment or marriage cards. The Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, because in some cultures when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches, and the structure pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that, but ultimately it is one of the commitment or marriage cards. Some people call it the 11-11 card, right? The Six of Wands in the middle, but as I already mentioned, used to be called the proposal card, and that's I think what it is right there, because it is sandwiched in between two commitment and marriage cards. And the Ten of Cups, the first card in the potential outcome, it's the happily ever after card. It's a family card, so if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could have children together. The Ten of Cups is actually one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. So, yeah, like I said, with a snap of a finger, your life is about to undergo a major, major change, a major, major transformation. And if you've been living in the past, if you've been haunted by some negative failed relationships, you will not even notice them anymore. You'll just completely forget about them. This person's got an eraser. They will erase all those memories out of your head. And you're moving forward, and you're going to be really sure about this connection. Really sure. The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Actually, all remaining cards are very serious cards. It's like you just know that you can always depend on this person, rely on this person. You know that they love you. They know they cherish you. They know they will always be there for you. And you're definitely moving towards a commitment with them. Really happy for you, Aries. Congratulations. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Six of Swords, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. To be honest with you, the very first thing I thought of when I saw this spread, all these cards down, was payday. Some of you could be getting a bonus at the end of the year, others of you could just be cashing in on something, dividends, relatives could be, giving you some cash for the holidays. It's because it's the holiday season, across the globe right now, right? So yeah, the Four of Pentacles, the first card that came out. When it comes to work, business, and finances, the Four of Pentacles is always money coming in, and it's going to be enough money for you to set aside to your savings account for a rainy day, right? So that's what I think is happening here. Some money coming in. And as a result of that, with the Three of Cups, it's a reason to celebrate. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. Some of you could be celebrating Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, then you could be celebrating Christmas. And the Four of Pentacles, those are gifts and presents you're receiving, and you're holding on to them. And it could be in the form of cash, right? The Six of Swords right next to the deck. This is a card of a rough patch being over. Right, this is a card of improvement. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. So perhaps if you were a little low on cash, now you'll have plenty of that. And you're just, feeling much better about your financial situation. The Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. So that's your committed relationship or marriage. Some of you could be traveling this week with the Six of Swords, right? And some of you could be receiving guests at your place. They could be traveling to celebrate with you. But the Three of Cups is a great card to have. I think it's the most important card here. You will definitely have a reason to celebrate with your family and with your close ones. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we are in Venus retrograde this week until the end of January, I think, and that's when more exes than usual tend to resurface. So we have Judgment, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. We have Justice, clarified by the Page of Cups, but we also have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, I'm going to call it a 50-50, Aries. Some of you will decide to give them a second chance, others of you will not. The Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. So this is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of a major breakup. It's a card of devastation. And that's the way this person made you feel when the two of you broke it off. But here they come. They're going to make an attempt to fix it, right? The first card that came out is Judgment. It's a card of somebody coming back from the past, and it's clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is actually one of the best cards when it comes to love offers. It's Genuine, authentic love offer. Then we have the Seven of Wands right there in the middle. So that card could play out in two different ways. It could be the energy of the person coming back from the past, fighting for this connection, trying to prove you that they love you, trying to prove you that it's going to be worth your time and effort to give them a second chance. Or it could be you kicking this person out of your life for good. It could be you standing your ground. It could be you just not letting this person back in. So like I said, it's a 50-50. Some of you will decide to give them a second chance. Others of you will not even want to have anything to do with this person. The last two cards that came out, Justice with the Page of Cups right there. Justice is the personal Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra, but Justice sometimes plays out as a major apology, and the Page of Cups clarifying Justice is also an apology in this particular spread. So for the fifth time, 50-50. Up to you, Aries. 100% up to you what you want to deal here, what you want to do here, how you want to handle this situation. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries. This week we have the Moon, we have the Hierophant, clarified by the Three of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess, and we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Taurus or another Aries. So this spread could play out in two different ways, but what's actually happening here, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just that either you're doing something and they're not aware of, or they're doing something and you're not aware of it. So hopefully it's where you're doing something and they're not aware of it, right? Speaking of something not being aware of, the Moon, the first card that came out, and the High Priestess right next to the deck. Both cards could be about something hidden. It could be about secrets. It could be something that's happening that one of us or some of us are not aware of. So hopefully this is you sort of trying to figure something out, but you're not letting them know just yet, right? And I think, and the reason why I think this is you doing that, because we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, I would just have to assume that's you. That's your personal card, the Emperor, right? For some of you, what could be happening, if it's the other way around, perhaps you are about to get promoted and you're just not aware of it, right? So hopefully it plays out like that. If you something you're not doing something behind the scenes. The Hierophant in the middle, this is a card of your workplace. Because the Hierophant, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this card is always about something formal or something official. For some of you, perhaps you got a new job offer, but you're just not telling your existing employer, and right now you're thinking, should you, move from one job to another. The Hierophant is clarified by the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. So, like I said, perhaps you're thinking about something. You could be thinking about quitting your job. You could be thinking about quitting your job and starting your own business. But you're definitely doing something in secret and you're not letting them know just yet. And with the Three of Wands, this is you about to make a final decision, and perhaps then you'll let them know. All right? Yeah, a tricky spread, but that's the way I see it. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aries. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Two of Cups, and we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I think this is only indirectly related to you. Right? So you're dealing with this Queen of Cups right there. The Queen of Cups is your relative, your friend, your sister, your child, somebody who is close to you, somebody you know, right? They could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And what you're not expecting is them to get into a relationship or them falling in love with somebody here, right? Having a new beginning with someone here. And we're not showing who this other person is. But with the Ace of Swords right next to the Queen of Cups, this is a new beginning, right? This is information coming in. This is the truth coming out, right? This is what you're not expecting. And the Two of Cups right next to the deck, this is a card of two people in love, right? And the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is a card of communication. It's also a card of travel. So perhaps travel is involved here somehow. If you say you are meeting some of your relatives or friends for a holiday get together, and they will break the news to you, and you're like, wow, I never saw this coming. All right, so yeah, it's going to be something you're not expecting, but I think you're going to be happy for this Queen of Cups and whoever their new significant other is. All right, so that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I got for you, Aries, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.